Okay, another quickie update. I have simplified. This is the tram loop here, and I took it. It used to swing way out. It used to do all this squirrely stuff around, come back around, and now it just does one simple swoosh, and there'll be a station here or back here, and this will still be street, embedded in the street. That's still the plan, but it just won't be as much embedded in the street. And then this will be all just area for buildings, etc. So I think that's working better. And on the tram front too, instead of having it do this little squirrely woo woo woo, I just have a nice straight line now. It just goes right through and connects up. Very simple, very straight, no squirrelies. A lot more real estate to play with in the middle here for my parking area and all that fun stuff. Much better. I wanted to get another passenger train area because I like this guy, and so I also have some other carriage kind of cars coming and the like. So I figured, what I can do is just flare off. I tried many iterations tonight for like 2 hours. And what I came up with was this little track here, which is just for like, parking stuff and switching. Next to it, the additional commuter kind of setup with a station back there. We'll see if that lasts. And then this will be the longer one here. So essentially it's the same setup as I had for my freight. I can run this around and zip it around, and when that freight car is not parked there, I'll be able to switch essentially, so I can have this longer guy parked on that siding area, run the other guy around. It just gives me some more options. And then I also have like this little track here, and then the tanker track there. And this guy I'm going to make a little bit longer, I think, and I'll have to figure that out. But it's the same idea. It's just going to be kind of back more for the shipping area. Although maybe that's as much as I need for shipping. I don't know. And I might increase this track and take this all the way out, move these buildings maybe over in this section or something. And like that there. So I'm gonna sit with this again and see how it works for me, and then play around with it and see if I find any weirdness, and we'll see how it goes. Oh, and I also swing around here, got rid of this little weird station area. It's still going to be a hill, but I got rid of that. I had a switch here that went to a station, and just because of the length of it, it ran right into this thing, and to be as long as I want it to be, I had to do some finagling. So, and I also had I put power on it, and what was the deal? I put power on it so that I couldn't just park a train there. Again, this is the downside with not having DCC. I just had to kind of finagle it. So this is much cleaner, and we'll see how that goes as well. So it's still all good. I got my soon-to-be harbor area there, and I think maybe the one thing I need to address is, and I'm blocking it here, is I need to maybe make a longer straight sections for loading and unloading. I'll see how it goes. I think I can fit a couple of those refrigerator cars in there, so we'll see how that goes. So may not make that change, but I'll play around with it. So again, things are happening, and that's my allotted time for the evening. So yeah, it's fun. It's fun stuff, and I think this will be good. Everything is far more simple. Even this section here, I had to do a little squiggle before to, it's like a little tiny, and it was just weird. But now it's just a big straight, which I think makes more sense. the fact that this is on a hill, these switches, not great, but not horrible as well. I think I can work with that. I might raise up this whole track here. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's playing nicely right now, so we'll see how it works. And then yeah, just going through, and the other thing is I'm going to be working on this in sections. So things like having to dig out this guy, this building, and all this stuff here, that's a pain. It's proven to be a big pain. You can see here, this is the glue I was using. I can't remember what glue it was now, but it worked. And then someone, maybe on YouTube, I was talking about the glue, and they said, don't use glue, use this, what was it? It was like a tile fixative for bathtubs and the like. He said it's gooey, it sticks stuff down, but it's much easier to get up. So lesson learned, because you can see here all this stuff. This is like the plaster and stuff as well. That's a pain. I'm chopping up glue here. I had to like get in there with this guy and dig it out. And this is all glue here. All this is going to have to come up. It's really tough. And yeah, I'm going to have to do that because I want to make this like the parking area, and I don't want all this crap underneath it. So I'm just going to do it in sections. Here's some more. Take out this track, clean that up, put it back, and then proceed with caution. Take this stuff out here. So this is flat. See, it's upright now. Little things like that, removing these little shrubs and things. So once I sit with this for a while and I play around with it and I see how it's working, then I'll go ahead and start doing that. That's the next phase, but I'm going to sit with this for a while. And so now I got to go through again and rehook up all my wires and all that stuff, and then clean up all this track I pulled out before. But that's part of the fun, right? Get this stuff out of here so I can put this down. The trams, so much stuff, but it's all fun. All right, so that's the progress report. Hope you all have a happy weekend, and I will talk with you later.